morning, everybody. Did you see all that rain yesterday? My goodness, the dog did not like it one bit. I kept trying to take her out. I even put on her little raincoat, but she did not like it one bit. But it got me thinking about water and raindrops, and I thought today we could do a little experiment, a little observing and drawing what we see and things like that. So if you want to do this along with me, there's a couple things you're going to need. A little bit of water, not too much. A pair of scissors might be handy. Clipboard and marker or pencil to draw. Straws. You only need one, and you really only need half of one. So if you happen to have an eyedropper in your house, you know those little squeezy things, that would work as well. I don't have an eyedropper, so I'm going to use a straw. And to make the half a straw, I'm going to use a pair of scissors. A little bit of food coloring just to make things interesting. Waxed paper. I think plastic wrap would work as well if you don't have waxed paper. Paper towels might be handy just in case any of the water spills. And a nice clean surface to work on. So, if you want to just pause it right now and gather some of those things, I'll wait right here, okay? Okay, you're back. I hope you have all the stuff you need. What we're really going to look at today is the shape of the water drops. Now I know everybody, when you draw a raindrop, you sort of draw it in a tear shape like this. But let's take a look at what the water looks like when we drop it on a surface. So, I'm going to take a piece of waxed paper, or plastic wrap if you have it. It should be nice and flat. And I'm going to put a piece of white paper underneath it just so I can see it real well. I'm going to take that straw I was talking about and just snip a little bit off. Now this is going to be the trickiest part of the whole thing. Because we don't have an eyedropper, you're going to have to use this like an eyedropper. So to make it work, here's what you do. You keep your finger off the end. You put the straw in the water, and then you put your finger on the top, so you're closing up the hole. And when you lift it out of the water, you can see the water stays in. And that's how we're going to get, there it goes. That's how we're going to get the drops onto the paper so we can look at them. You know what? I'll put a couple on right now before I add a little color. And we can look at the colored ones and the uncolored ones. There, I've got 3 really nice big drops. 1, 2, 3. And they're kind of cool looking the way they catch the light. There's a couple little drops on there too. Now I'm going to add a little color and see, just for fun. I've got some green here. I'm going to just add a little drop of green to my water. Cool. Let's look at that. And maybe stir it a little with my straw and see how the color gets all green. Ooh, swirly, swirly. All right, very cool. Okay, now I'm going to put some green drops on. Again, we put the straw in the water. Then we put our finger on top to seal the hole at the top. And when we lift it up, the water stays in. And we're going to go drop, whoop, big one, drop, wonder, these drops are about the same size. I wonder if I dip my straw not all the way to the bottom, if I'm going to get less water in my straw, if my drop's going to be a different size. Yes! So I'm going to make some baby drops over here, next to these mommy and daddy drops. Cool. Now I have a whole bunch of drops here. And again, isn't that nice how the light catches the drops? It's almost, ooh, it looks a little bit like our magnifiers. And that might be a cool experiment to see if it works like a magnifier. So what I want you to do now is to come down to the surface of the table and take a look at the shape of the drop. And that's why I have my clipboard here, so I can draw. So I have my tabletop, which is a straight line like this. Well, kind of straight. And if I look from down here, the water is kind of Can you see that? Does yours look like that too? Isn't that cool? So the water likes each other. And in fact, we can play a little bit with moving the water around. So I have my straw. I also have my dog. Don't drink the water. And I can move my dots around with my straw. Let's see. Like this. Whoop, look at that. I can, wow, isn't that fun? And it goes around and around. Uh-oh, what just happened? It's like my clear water ate up my green water drop. Let's see if that will happen again. Look at that. Look what happened when my clear water drop met my green water drop. They kind of mixed together. It's a little more green on one side. Let me stir it together and see like that. Very cool. So, my water droplets, they seem separate, but when they meet each other, they kind of like to move together. Let's see. Cool, cool. And that is really cool. I wonder if I could take a big drop and separate it into two drops. I know the two drops will go together, but will the two, and make one drop, but can one drop make two drops? Let's see. Let's use the side of my straw. No, they want to stay together. They're real good buddies. Wow, this is really cool. I like it. I like it. I like it. I can't wait to see what you guys do with your water droplets. Real quick, there's just one more thing I want you to do. We tried moving the water drops around with our straw, but I'm wondering if there's other ways I can make these water drops move. I can move them by moving my paper. Oh, now I got a really big one. Oh my goodness, look at that really big one. But I can also, now that I have my straws out, I might be able to move them around by blowing on my water drops. Let's see if it works. Yes! Very cool. So, if you get a chance today, whoa, now I have a really big one. I'd like you to see if you can play around with these things. I'd love to see your picture. And we'll meet again and we'll do some more water experiments this week. And I guess that's it. Have fun. Make sure you have your paper towels handy to clean up any water that spills. You really don't need too much water. And I wonder what color you're going to pick to make your water. So, that was our drop experiment. We're going to try a different experiment with water droplets going down the hill, down a ramp tomorrow. Okay? Well, have fun with your water.